In this episode, Ryan talks about a £6.5 million boutique hotel deal he's negotiating, where this one building will accommodate nearly 80 guests and has private dining for up to 70. This one deal would expand his portfolio of rooms significantly. If you want to find out how to put large deals like this together in this declining economy, then be sure to listen to this episode. Mastermind on Mondays. Every Monday at 10 a.m, Ryan hosts a live mastermind session in the Facebook community group called the Property Crash Course. Get your burning questions answered around business, entrepreneurship, property investment, and more. Just post your question, problem, or challenge in the community group and tune into the live show called Mastermind on Mondays at 10 a.m.
Hey podcasters, it's Monday morning right now. I think this episode I'm recording right now is actually going out right now today on Monday. Now, that's because business is tough. Business is fast-paced. Entrepreneurship is moving just like that. I mean, every day there's deals to look out, meetings to have, numbers to crunch, investors to keep happy, people to entertain, dealing with problems, putting fires out, and all of the other crap, which I actually love. Don't get me wrong, I love all of that. I love the process, I love the chase, I love the game, I love everything about the ups and downs, the wins, the losses, and everything in between running a business. But things just, things just get in the way. I mean, I'm recording this podcast right now on Monday. It's around about 11 a.m. and this is actually going to go across to my editor. Adam's going to edit it and this episode will still go out today. Now that's just because I'm actually in the trenches doing the deals, structuring the deals, meeting the clients, meeting the investors, putting the deals together, keeping people happy, and everything else that comes in between running a business and being an entrepreneur. I mean, anybody who tells you that investing in property or being an entrepreneur or running your own company is easy is either deluded or they're lying or they're just trying to sell you some fucking shitty course on how to do whatever it is they're trying to sell you. And if they're claiming it's easy, if they're claiming it's fast, if they're claiming there's shortcuts, if they're claiming there's quick wins, if they're claiming there's fucking hacks, if they're claiming, just do this formula, follow this system, it's fucking bollocks. They're talking shit. Excuse me for swearing so much. I'm passionate about this. It's because they're just trying to sell you some dumb shit, or they're just trying to fake floss on Instagram and pretend that they are an entrepreneur running a successful company. That's all bollocks. Right now, this episode is late. It's only going out now, Monday, masterminds on Monday. I haven't got anybody to mastermind with today, to be fair, because I'm fucking busy. Because I'm busy, we're making money, we're doing deals, we're structuring deals, and everything else in between. Let me give you an idea of what we're working on right now. What's been taking up most of my time is hotels. We're working on some big hotel deals. Some hotels that can accommodate just under 80 guests. That's 80 guests, 80. Some big hotels we're working on right now, which are worth, how much are they worth? In the region of £6.5 million. So we're not messing around on tiny little deals, individual deals, tiny little ones and twos. We're trying to work on some big fucking projects right now in my company where we can get control, take over fucking hotel buildings that can accommodate just under 80 fucking guests. Now that's taken all of my time with negotiations, with structuring, with refinements, and somebody comes back and they ask for a little bit more, the owner, and then we have to move something else and then change something around and then restructure some things, and then we get to find a close balance of where we are. And then they ask for something else. I have to counteract that something else they ask for with something else over here. Sometimes it's more time, sometimes it's more money they need, sometimes it's more resources, sometimes it's a higher return, other times it's they want dates back, they want to use it on certain dates, or they have things or events that are happening, and they've booked things in the calendar, etc. So they want to do the deal, they want to have their cake, and they want to eat it at the same time. Now, I've got nothing wrong with that as long as everybody fucking wins. As long as everybody wins. That's just one big deal we're working on right now, which has taken up a lot of my time. Hence, Monday morning, I'm recording this episode right now, and this will actually go out live today as well. I'm also standing right now in another building we have right on the seafront, overlooking the sea, overlooking the pier, and it's been, it's having a facelift right now. I'm talking everything. Carpets cleaned, all the walls re-emulsioned, painted, ceilings. I'm talking all the woodwork, all the skirtings, all the doors, absolutely everything is being painted. It's having a massive deep clean. It's having the carpets clean. It's having some, things are being replaced, etc. We've got a few days where we've got a little break because it's booked back to back. And now we're just making some improvements right now while we can, ready for when the season reopens. To be fair, our season hasn't even stopped. Even from the 23rd of March lockdown, our season has not even stopped. In fact, to be totally honest, this is no crap, this is no BS, this is not to sell you anything because we haven't got anything for sale, okay? Now, our season has actually taken off from the 23rd of March. Yes, we had a little bit of downtime while we restructured things, having dozens and dozens and dozens of properties open and empty on the OTAs because they're all run as corporate lets, short lets, etc. That side of the portfolio, we got other things going on. We got HMOs, we got professional rooms, we got hotel rooms, all of those things. That's a separate part of the portfolio. But this part I'm talking about, we had to do things differently. So our season hasn't even finished. In fact, we're generating more money, we're doing more deals, we're taking on more deals, we're meeting more clients, we're networking with more agents, but not just messing around, networking, exchanging cards and commenting on their posts. We're meeting them in person, working out what the fuck can we do together right now? Can we make some money together right now? Can we find some more deals together right now? Can we structure more deals together right now? Can we do 50-50 over here instead of 100% of nothing over there? So these are the things that we're doing right now, which is why I'm fucking busy. I'm in one property right now. I've got the team which are going to turn up in the moment. I'm recording this before they even get here so I can have, 15, 20 minutes of silence and just crack on and record some episodes for you guys to give you guys as much value as possible this week. So I want to know what you're doing in your business right now. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're an investor, if you're a property investor, if you're a business owner, if you're building a business, whatever strategy or whatever structure, whatever you're using, I just want to know what you're doing right now. Because if you're not doing a lot, if you're just sitting on the sofa, if you're watching Netflix and having ice cream, or you're eating fucking chocolate, and you're fucking waking up late and not really doing a lot because it's a lot easier than making money and digging deep inside yourself to find out where the opportunities are, then you suck. That's right, you suck. If that's what you're doing right now because you can't get off your ass, you can't find opportunities, you can't look around, you can't pivot, you can't maneuver, you can't do a 180-degree turn and find where the opportunities are, then you probably shouldn't even be an entrepreneur. You shouldn't even be in business. If you're a landlord and you don't know how to increase your rent up to 199% using Booking.com, then you're making a big mistake. Because every £1,000 of rent is now returning £3,000 every single month on Booking.com. And you never have to evict a tenant again. I'm serious. Anyways, I created an ebook. It's called The Rent Arbitrage Machine. So I can show you exactly how you can increase your rent up to 199% on your own rental properties. Just head over to theyrentanyhome.com/freebook and just tell me where to send your free copy. If you're there just lying down at home watching the news, fucking talking crap to everybody else who's also talking crap about the riots, which are fucking terrible all over the world, about coronavirus, which is fucking terrible all over the world, about the economy, which is fucked all over the world. If you're one of these people that's just talking crap and not doing anything, then you don't deserve to be an entrepreneur. You don't deserve to be in business, and you deserve that L above your head or on your forehead. Have that shit tattooed on your forehead. L is for loss. L is for loser. Now, I don't want anybody listening to this podcast, my podcast, following my content, anyone who subscribes, anybody who listens to these episodes. I don't want anybody to be feeling like that. I don't want anybody to be losing. I want you guys to, get some inspiration from this podcast, find out what can be done in property, in business, in entrepreneurship, so you can, build the financial wall of security around your family. You can pull your family through this coronavirus. You can, pull your family, through the barriers and over the hurdles with the financial challenges in the way, the coronavirus in the way, the economy being closed. But there is masses amount of opportunities out there right now. Let me give you an example, you guys. Let me just drill deep, real fast, quick fire about where some opportunities are right now in my business. And any of you guys listening can emulate this and you can do the same. Okay, first one. Whether you're in property or whether you're not, you will know property makes money. You will know most of the people that have built their wealth, millionaires, billionaires, and the next trillionaires most of them have made it on the back of property. Okay, now that can be a long game, which is great. I talk about that in other episodes. But some quick wins. This isn't a hack. It is a business. It is hard. It's not easy. It still takes time. But this is the quickest way that I know that anybody on here right now listening to this can make money from property by doing this. You go on the internet. I'm going to give you some tactics. You go on the internet, a website. It's called Gumtree. Type it into your browser, Gumtree. You search your city or any city nearby. Has to be a city. Forget the towns. Forget the villages. You click on the left-hand side, or the top, property to rent. Then on the left-hand side, you click private. Fuck agency. Forget agents. That's another strategy. Now you've got a list of properties in your area, your city, that they are to rent from a private landlord. Click on every single fucking one in your city. Send them a message along the lines of something like this. Dear landlord, or whatever their name is in the advert. I'll leave that in brackets. Put their name in. You have to actually do something, okay? Put their name in. Dear whatever the landlord's name is, or landlady. I see you have this 2-bed, 2-bath property available to rent. I'm a relocation company. I have clients right now. I would like to rent this property from you for however long. 3 months, 1 month, 6 months, 2 years, 12 months, 3 years, whatever the fuck you want. I would aim for somewhere around 12 months or more. As long as possible for me, but let's just say around 12 months unless they're advertising the property as a short let. If they're advertising it as a short let, don't ask for 12 months. Ask for whatever they're saying the maximum. They may say 3 months, they may say 6 months, they may say 4 months, they may say 2 months, okay? Because you've said you're a relocation company, lots of them won't even come back to you, some of them will. The ones that do come back to you are fucking interested in doing some business with you, okay? Now, all you do is the property is fully furnished because you're looking for fully furnished. The property is ready to go. You want to run it as a short let. All you're doing is photographing it, putting it on fucking booking.com. Forget Airbnb. Fuck Airbnb. Airbnb is old news. Forget Airbnb. I'll explain in another episode why we came away from Airbnb in 2016. Forget that crap. Put it on booking.com. They will charge you 15% for every guest that they send you. Would you exchange £15 for £100? Would you give £15 for £100 back? If you would, put it on Airbnb, booking.com, Forget what everybody says about booking.com's fees. They will charge you 15%, that's it. To send you £100, you're paying 15. To send you £1,000, you're paying 150. To send you, you can do the maths. You guys can do the maths. and they will keep a constant supply of guests coming to your property every single month. Now, this is how this works in a bit more depth.
Make sure you've subscribed, because tomorrow you'll get Nothing But the Truth on Tuesdays. Every Tuesday, you'll get Nothing But the Truth. This offensive and explicit episode covers current issues, trending topics, and more that will punch you in the face with the truth. If you can't handle that, don't listen, because Ryan does not hold back. And if you're up to no good, we're watching.
Every £1,000, this is a rule of thumb, that we spend on rent, which is what you will find on Gumtree, fully furnished properties, that you contact these landlords or landladies. Every £1,000 the rent is advertised at, we collect £3,000. So we pay the landlord £1,000, we collect £3,000. Now, if you're wondering, how can I do this? Is it a lot harder than it seems? Yes, it's a business. No, it's not easy. But if you want to replace the average salary right now, because you can, because there's a massive amount of opportunities in the market right now, because these properties are fucking empty. The landlords and landladies are nervous. The OTAs like Airbnb are just not working. But there is ways to make it work, and I want to share those with you guys, okay? Remember, there's nothing for sale here. I'm just trying to help you guys. So all you need to do to find out more about this is go across to my website. I'm trying to think what it's called now. God dear. I have a mental block. Bear with me 1 second. I have an ebook which I created. Don't worry, it's completely free, and it will share the tactics that you need right now to profit from property, from this particular strategy right now in fucking June 2020. So all you need to do is go to my website. I've just remembered the link. It's called www.ryan-otto.com. As you scroll down, there's 3 giveaways. There's 3 things that are completely free. It's 3 sets of training. The first one is called Property Crash Course. That will take you deep into lots of things related to property. Have a look at that. There are tactics that work right now. The one I'm sharing with you guys right now is the second one down. It says something like how landlords can increase their rent by up to 199%. That's the one you want to click. You just click it, you listen to the video, watch the video, put your name in, put your email in, and I send you that shit straight away. It's completely free. There's no upsells, there's nothing at all for you to buy. It's an ebook. It's 64 pages. I'll take you deep into this particular strategy that works so you can rent a property from a landlord. Every £1,000 of rent you pay, you get to collect around £3,000 revenue every single month. Now, why am I giving this to you guys? Because I care about you, to be honest. There is nothing for sale here. It helps me build my brand. It helps me give value back to the community and reciprocity. Maybe one day you'll find some deals, some bigger deals that you can't actually do. Maybe you need funding. Maybe you need a joint venture partner. Maybe they're out of your comfort zone. Maybe they're not in your city. Maybe you don't have the money. Maybe you just want to partner with someone that has done hundreds and hundreds of these deals. Then you will think of me for helping you, giving you the start so you can get going right now. Then you'll come back to me and we can make some money together. It really is that simple. So go across there now, ryan-otto.com, scroll down, there's 3 videos, 3 different sets of training. Shit, take all 3 if you want, but get the ebook. Get the free ebook, okay, 64 pages. And then let me know what you think. Find me on social. Leave a review on this podcast. I mean, fuck, I deliver these podcasts to you guys every single day, you know, showing you how to make money, how to build your company, how to, you know, invest in property, how to be a better entrepreneur, how to make more money and grow your team and scale your company and everything else. All I want you to do, guys, is just send me a fucking review. Would any of you fuckers just send me a review on here, on Apple Podcasts? If you like this shit, if you got any value from this episode, these episodes, if this helps you make more money, I'll keep sending you podcasts for free. Well, just give me your 5-star review and a rating. Have a good day. Happy Mondays.
He's a #1 Amazon bestseller. He's an NLP manipulator. He's a property course seller. He's a Lamborghini driving multi-millionaire property guru. Forget that same old boring I am me narcissistic podcast format, because nobody gives a fuck. This podcast is all about you. So I'm taking these few seconds to thank you for subscribing, to thank you for leaving your 5-star reviews, and thank you for sharing this show with all of your friends. My team and I will keep bringing you these episodes and answering all of your burning questions in my Facebook community group called Property Crash Course. If you can just keep telling all of your friends about this show.